Shalom. Shalom. That's peace, family. Welcome to my channel. My name is Jackie Salah. And I'm trying to get back to what I was doing. I need to finish what I started. And that was the series that I was calling Beacon of the Week. As a beacon is a light that shines the way, it shines, it highlights something important. And so we have, some of our people who are themselves researchers, they're scholars, they're teachers, um, and they are just people who have a curiosity and they dig on stuff and then they share it with us, okay? And so we don't need anybody else to talk about our story. We know what his story is, and his story is lies. And so over here on my channel, I am interested in, first of all, number one, Torah, and then second, connecting the dots between the true history of us to our history in the Bible. Okay? And so that's what we're doing. So beacon of the week. Um, it is just my way of saying thank you. Thank you to the work that's being put in by the people of the book, or whatever byword you're calling. Um, you are a member of the Indelible Brews, the Tenacious 12, the Unstoppable Nagas, the Copper Color Indigenous Americans, the fresh and flourishing children of the Most High in these YouTube streets. And so once again, we are here to say thank you to my brothers and sisters who have put in the work. Dawada. So then before we get into it, of course, we need to read our copyright disclaimer. The copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. It allows for fair use for purposes such as criticism. There is no criticism here. This is all about saying thank you. It's mad respect and praise for the work. It's commentary on the teaching, the scholarship, and the research by my people. All right. And so there you have it. And with that being said, let us get into this week's beacon. This channel is called The House of Masculinity. All right. It's run by our brother Blackjack. And let's get into it, y'all. So, I came across this channel a few months ago. It showed up in my algorithm. And of course, I looked at the title. I'm like, House of Masculinity. Well, that's not for me because I'm a lady. But I saw that the content was about Indigenous Americans. And so, of course, I clicked on and started listening. And then I also saw the brother speaking on the Most High. And so there you have it. And so I've been paying attention to the content and supporting the channel. And I hope that you do the same. Please go over, subscribe to his channel, like the videos, share the videos. I'm not a content creator. I don't have a lot of subscribers, but if you're watching this, if you share it, if everybody shares it, then that'll be a good thing. Okay, let's support each other, y'all. All right, so here are some of his videos. Like I said, the good majority of what I know is about the Americans, the Nagas, the copper-colored Americans, the indigenous people to Americas. That's north, that's central, that's south. America and the islands around. Okay. So let's just go through some of the titles of his videos. And then I'm going to click on a few so that you can get a feel for a little bit of the content. And you know how we do. So let's just read some of the titles. This one is about your AC is dusty, and that's showing the inside of your central AC system. The brother is an HVAC expert. Okay. So I believe there might be some information about that on his channel. So if you need that information, there you go. This one, he getting on the colonizers because we all know they did not bathe themselves. So, sometimes you got to check people because they get out of pocket. Got to let them know where they came from. Okay? It's not that pretty. Um, Dessalines, the Emperor of Haiti, this video is about. He talks about colonizers took an L in Haiti when Haiti whipped France's ass. This is the trophy of war, Toussaint timepiece. This brother is like an expert on the Aubon Sauvage. That's the French depictions of the American Indian. They seem like they were obsessed with us, y'all. Like most of the world, they hate us and love us, jealous, all that. This video, no African slaves were brought to Haiti. So dig on that. Why Megan Thee Stallion and Boozy are called Savage. This is about King Von. He didn't have anybody's on King Blue. This is a brother in the history. This is a naga that we may not have heard about. King Blue. Dig on it. Name of this video, free blacks were required to have a white guardian. That mess is crazy right there, but we know it, but sometimes it's good to get the details, of how that went down. Did Europeans find black people in America? Tribe up. Blacks with bangers were like Indians with whiskey. Jean de Colère. Got Haiti is Taino, land of high mountains. Taino, roots of Haiti. Haitian descendants of Taino and Carib Indians. We're talking about the Seminole, John Horse, y'all. The Soul of the Naga, Charlie. This was a movie. This brother has movie night. If you are a member, if you have members are as low as $2.99 a month, that's a great way to support our channels, you guys. And with this channel, with the membership, every Saturday after Shabbat, he shows a movie. So I think that's a great idea. It would be really fun. A bunch of us could get together on movie night and watch the movie together, get in the chat, and hang out with each other a little bit. Most of us, we know each other virtually, so I mean, it's just I think that's a fun thing to do. Moving on, talking about the Racial Integrity Act of 1924. We have 1634 description of American Indian, talking about Tuscaloosa. It's the black man that a river was named after. He was a black warrior. Let's call it what it is. And go. It goes on. Now you guys can come over here, um, check out the titles, click on some of these videos. Most of them, they're not very long. He packs the information in a short amount of time, which I like that. So there you have it. Also, he's got some really good shorts. I think there's music playing in most of these, so I'm not going to click on them. But in these shorts, you'll see that he has a lot of images of artwork. And you know the saying of a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? And so the words that they put in a lot of the books that they shared with us were lies, but these pictures don't lie, and we ain't fools. So these shorts are really good information. If you ever just want to have some examples to say, nope, this is what we looked like, or this what was happening, or these people knew, this is a great source to come to get some imagery going on, and also just get some information on. I mean, this is our history. Look at this. The original Cleveland Indians mascot is a Negro boy. Look at that. You know, I mean, this stuff is cold. So it's good. It's good to have good imagery to see who the American Indians really were, because it wasn't this right here. All right. And we didn't come over on knees from Africa. We were here. All right. And I don't know how many times we got to say it. All right. So anyway, y'all, let's go. That is the channel. No, that is not the channel. Let me go over here. Also, I want to show you this. Um, he's got a, why is this doing this? Oh, I don't have to. He's got a website, strictlyformynoggins.com. Sorry, I can't get my words out, where he sells merchandise. So another way to support the brother. He's got some nice t-shirts, dress, bucket hats. I like that. So if you want to come over here, this is strictlyformynoggins.com. Check out the gear. Tribe up. Represent. I got something in my shopping bag right now. So there you go. All right. Now, let's get back to it. Starting with the first video. The name of this video is The American Diaspora, Chapter 1, Dumb Diversus. Now, if you don't know anything about the Papal Bull, you don't know about Dumb Diversus, it's really important if you live on this continent of America and they call you black, or they're calling you African American. This is important to know of why what happened to you happened. Besides, we know that the Most High did it, but outside of that, who did He use to whoop us, and how did they go about it? So that's where the Papal Bull comes into, and the Dumb Diversus. So here, let's listen to a little bit of what the brother says. Once again, warning: if cuss words bother your ears, plug them up. I don't know. He might not cuss, but I'm just saying. In any of these videos, you might hear cussing. Let's go.
Issued the Papal Bull, Dumb Diversus, on June 18, 1452. It authorized Alfonso V of Portugal to reduce all Saracens and pagans and any other non-believer to perpetual slavery. This facilitated the Portuguese slave trade. The same Pope wrote the bull Romanus Pontifex on January 5, 1455 to the same Alfonso as a follower to the Dumb Diversus. It extended to the Catholic nations of Europe dominion over discovered lands during the Age of Discovery, along with sanctifying the seizure of non-Christian lands. It encouraged the enslavement of native non-Christian colored people in the New World. We, weighing all and singular the premises with due meditation, and noting that since we had formerly by other letters of ours granted, among other things, free and ample faculty to the aforesaid King Alfonso to invade, search out, capture, vanquish, and subdue all Saracens and pagans whatsoever, and other enemies of Christ wheresoever placed, and the kingdoms, dukedoms, principalities, dominions, possessions, and all movable and immovable goods whatsoever held and possessed by them, and to reduce their persons to perpetual slavery, and to apply and appropriate to himself and his successors the kingdoms, dukedoms, counties, principalities, dominions, possessions, and goods, and to convert them to his and their use and profit. By having secured the said faculty, the said King Alfonso, or by his authority, the aforesaid infante, justly and lawfully has acquired and possessed, and doth possess these islands, lands, harbors, and seas.
Those are not Africans. Those are Americans.
And they do of right belong and pertain to the said King Alfonso and his successors. More often than not, true history never seems to fit the given narrative. The more we learn, the less we know. In 1492, Cristobal Colonus, more famously known as Christopher Columbus, set off on a voyage. Contrary to popular opinion, his main mission was to conquer Jerusalem and find Solomon's gold mines. The year 1492, an important milestone in the histories of Europe, Islam, and America. Let's not forget Christianity and Judaism. It marks the culmination of the process of Reconquista with the capture of Granada on January 2nd, which ended the Muslim political presence in Spain. It also marks the beginning of a new era in Columbus's discovery of America on October 12th. The discovery gave such an impetus to exploration and expansion, colonization and nationalism that it is looked upon as a great event of the Renaissance. Yet its birth in medieval crusading milieu is most often underrated, if not totally forgotten. The narrative claims Columbus was only looking for an island called the Antilles in the Atlantic, that he was wholly guided by a mysterious pilot, and that his proposal to go to Asia and other details of his journals are all fabrications. Columbus and the Recovery of Jerusalem. Abba Hamdani.
All right, I'm going to stop it right there, y'all. But there you have it. That is when the Vatican took it upon themselves to believe that they had authority to put us into perpetual slavery. And they kind of did. If you know the scripture, you know what Torah said and what happened, then you understand. All right. So there you go. If you want to hear more about that, the name of the video is The American Diasporas, Chapter 1, Dumb Diversus. I will put the link to this video in the comment section so you can click on it. Next video I want to show is called Was America Really Stolen from Blacks? Okay. So let us listen.
Let's talk about it. We looking at this coat of arms in Jamaica. It's looking mighty hijacked. You know what I'm saying? They got a couple of pale faces on it with some feathers on. Where they do that at?
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change. Now who sent you, nigga?
Who son them, y'all?
Nobody.
Some pale faces with feathers on.
Motherfucking word.
So-called red man, redneck.
And I ain't playing, nigga. Shut up.
Who is this, y'all?
Cap up in
I
your
don't
ass.
think them real Indians. They got this on the Jamaica coat of arms, though. The Jamaica Americans, right? I don't think that's real. But let's dig into it. The color, because they say America is the stronghold of the colored race. These people don't look colored to me. These people do not look colored to me. That is a pale face. Long, straight hair, European or Eurasian mix. That is not a copper color race. That is not a Naga. That is not an American Indian. That is a faker. That's a pretendian. Let's talk about it. The coat of arms of Jamaica.
Right. So look, y'all come back and listen to it and find out about this hijack version. It's important. But I'm gonna go ahead and move up to show y'all this is the hijack version, but let's really gonna show us the original version just to show you how they do. I mean, it ain't no surprise. We used to it, but we calling this out. We gonna show you in
All
your
right, so that's
face.
all the hijack got for you. But let's
Tell
see
you
though.
in your
Let's see what
face.
the original
You a
from 300
phony.
something.
You a liar.
Let's say, hold on. Let's say the
Over and
original
over.
was
Okay.
granted by the colony of Jamaica in 1661 on the royal warrant. The original design was created by William Sandcrawford. Well, let's see what William Sandcrawford made.
Bam!
You
Bam!
big dummy. Hey, shout out to all my pretenders in the house, man. Y'all hit that like
See how
button.
they do?
If you're a real pretender, man, hit the dislike right now, Monaga. I know you, man. I know it hurt Monaga. You want to be a Naga so bad, man. I know we just raw. We got a raw style. You know, they gonna...
Okay. So there you go. All right. So the name of that video was America Really Stolen from Blacks. All right. I'll have the link down below. Let's keep it moving. Okay, now the name of this video, this is one more. This is some crazy mess right here. Free blacks were required to have a white guardian. All right, pop off.
We own the land now and the Nagas own it. Slavery continued to be permitted. However, Spanish racial policies were replaced with a rigid set of laws that assumed that all black persons, slave or free, see, free black person, Florida in 1821, if they wasn't a slave, then you ain't bring them from nowhere. How did they get there? Salute.
You big
It was
dummy.
already there, Monaga. And they called you uncivilized. Slave or free, they were uncivilized and inferior to whites and suitable only for slavery. Salute.
You big dummy.
They say, yeah, these Nagas here on this land, we done conquered Florida, it's ours now. Yeah, them slaves. The free black Indian slaves, huh? Not black and Indian. See, you can't separate the free black from the Indian because it's the same damn person.
You big dummy.
Where all the fake Cherokee pretendians, white Eurasian pretendians, and the fake other tribe pretendians talking about, yeah, we had you Nagas as slaves. Where y'all at now? The free black Indian slaves, huh? Where y'all at now? Fake pretendians. Tim Ass on the way you at? Black Seminoles living near St. Augustine fled to Havana, Cuba. So how do you know how to get all the way to Havana, Cuba if they was from Africa? To avoid coming under U.S. control, some Seminoles also abandoned their settlements and moved further south. Hundreds of these Nagas, black Nagas, hundreds of black Seminoles, hundreds of Seminoles, and fugitive slaves, huh? Who? The Guales escaped in the early 19th century, Cape Florida to the Bahamas, where they settled on Andros Island. Salute, Monaga, we just did one about all the Nagas in Andros Island. You Guale Naga, you Seminole Naga, you all down there in the Andros Island calling yourself an Afro-Bahamian and all this here. Fool, you an American Indian. Fool, you indigenous to American. Fool, they done fooled you again, fool. You ain't no Afro nothing, fool. You ain't got an Afro. That's a cookie bush, fool. Salute.
You big dummy.
Andros Island. All them Seminoles down there in Andros. Seminoles and Guales, fugitive black slaves. They had to run all the way to the Bahamas. And they said, you know what? Let's just go on and start a city right here. They settled on and made Andros Islands. Found in Nicholstown, South SC, named for the Anglo-Irish commander and abolitionists who fostered their escape, Edward Nichols. Edward Nichols helped them. Free people of color and their perceived danger. Who? Not Africans. Who? American Indians, huh? Salute. That's the only way you're gonna be a free person of color is if you're American Indian, Monaga. That's the only way you're gonna be a slave is you American Indian, Monaga. Let's cut this Africa nonsense out. Stop lying. In 1827, free Negroes, who? Free ones, were prohibited. They say we don't want them here from coming in Florida. In 1828, those that were already there, oh, we don't want them here, but they already there.
You big
What's
dummy.
going on here? Where they come from? The ones that were already there were prohibited from assembling in public. They say, you Nagas already here? We better not see y'all get in no big crowd in public. What they do now at the club, they come disperse y'all Nagas. They say, you Nagas dangerous. They say, we don't want to see no big crowd of Nagas in public whatsoever. In 1829, a statute required a fine of $200, equivalent to $5,089 in 2021. So what is about $8,000 now? For every person manumitted or set free and required the person freed to leave the territory with 30 days. You gotta pay, Naga, you gotta pay all this money, Naga, and you gotta get the hell on, salute. That's what they told you Nagas in Florida. A lot of Nagas said, hell no, we fighting. In antebellum Florida, Southerners came to believe that the only successful means of removing the threat of free Nagas was to expel them from the southern states or to change their status, huh? Change their status, huh? Like they title, start calling them African Americans, changing their status, huh? From free persons to slaves, huh? You ain't no American Indian no more. You ain't no Guale no more, Naga. You're an African American slave, fool.
You big dummy.
Let that sink in, my Naga. They say they gonna change your status, my Naga. From a free person to now you a slave. We own your land and you. Free Negroes were perceived as an evil of no ordinary magnitude, undermining the system of slavery. Slaves had to be shown that there was no advantage in being free. Thus, free Negroes became victims of the slaveholders' fears. Legislation became more forceful. The free Negro had to accept his new role or leave the state. He had to leave his homeland where they found him at. As in fact, half the black population of Pensacola and St. Augustine, just tell them, Florida, immediately did. They left the country. They left Florida. Some citizens of Leon County, Florida, Florida's most populous and wealthiest county, which wealth was because Leon County had more slaves, they had more Nagas than any other county in Florida, petitioned the General Assembly to have all free Nagas removed from the state. They say these Nagas dangerous. They said we got all these Nagas enslaved, these Guales we got out here enslaved. We can have all these free Seminoles running around. They said it'd be war. Legislation passed 1847, key word, my Naga. Legislation was passed in 1847, not even 200 years ago, about 174, 73, 4 or 5 years ago. Legislation was passed in 1847, right? That required all the free Negro Indians, the Guale, all you free Negroes, to have a white person as your legal guardian. How you got enslaved, Managa? They got you out of Africa, Managa? Nope.
You big
Where they got you from? Right out of Florida, Managa. Salute. The apple ain't fall far from the tree. You been a Floridian. You are the real Floridian, Managa. Legislation passed in 1847, y'all. Write it down, check, mark it, underline it. Required that all you free Nagas, all you Seminole Indians, all you Guale Indians, all you Nagas, all you stronghold of the Nagas, all you copper-colored Nagas, all you colored people, all you copper-colored Indians, all you American Indians, all you Aboriginal Americans, all you Tamaricans, all you blacks, to have a white person as your legal guardian. We talking real history, y'all. We ain't playing games over here, y'all. We do not play. And we can go on for years with this. Yeah, they say they passed legislation. They say you got to get you a white daddy. You need you a white zaddy now. In 1855, an act was passed which prevented free Negroes from entering the state of Florida. In 1861, 4 years before so-called slavery ended, right? An act was passed requiring all free Negroes in Florida to register with the judge of probate, whose county they resided. The Negro, when registering, had to give his name, age, color, sex, and occupation, and had to pay $1 to register. Now, I want to pull up that registry now. I'm going to dig on that. All Negroes over 12 years old had to have a guardian approved by the probate judge. The guardian could be sued for any crime committed by the Negro. The Negro could not be sued under the new law. Now, see, the Negro couldn't be sued because he on his indigenous land. They gave him a white guardian like he's some kind of animal, Managa. Under the new law, any free Negro or mulatto who did not register with the nearest probate judge was classified as a slave. If you ain't gonna get you a white zaddy, you automatically got classified as a slave, Managa. Real history. You got automatically classified as a slave and became the lawful property of any white person who claimed possession of you, Managa.
Wow. All right. So there you have it, y'all. Really interesting content Again, it's the House of Masculinity, but the information is for everybody, okay? So, y'all come on and dig on it. The name of this video again, free blacks were required to have a white guardian. The link will be down below so you can watch the full thing. All right. This next video is just an example of one of the movies that he showed on movie night. It was The Soul of Naga. It's not Naga Charlie, it's Nigga Charlie. You know, sorry, my bad. This is part 2. I think this was shown in 4 parts. Um, but the reason I pulled up a couple of movies that was shown on the channel just to show my favorite line in the movie. That's all. I'm not going to even tell y'all what it's about. I hope you get a membership, $2.99 a month, and come watch a movie every Saturday after Shabbat. Let's watch a movie together, y'all. Get the popcorn. Let's get it popping. Movie night. All right, Soul of Naga Charlie.
Blanchard makes occasional expeditions north for finances and slaves.
And slaves, huh?
That's what they were taking oath to be a slave.
They was taking oath to be a slave, huh?
General Hook keeps many blacks slaves just as before the war.
See, they was taking old to be a slave. Old out here with his bow and arrow. Then he just said, yeah, they had many blacks. They ain't say nothing about Africa, y'all. Salute.
War. I must be sent to thy son. Some rest, some nourishment. It would be good as you.
Slave. I wonder if the black man ever will be free.
Listen, Naka Charlie say, will a Naka ever be free? Salute. Will a Naka ever be free?
What you doing over there?
I thought me and you were old friends.
Well, ain't we? You know, there was a time anybody said they was your friends. Bang, it's the end.
Fair use, YouTube.
Well, there's an important lesson in that boy, Toby. A very important lesson. There are black men still in slavery, and I'm saying we gotta help them.
This why I showed you.
We don't want no trouble. We're free now. We want to live to enjoy it.
It's always so I don't want no trouble ass Naga. We free now. We want to live and enjoy. It's always so I don't want no trouble ass Naga. You know, he just happy to be a slave. He happy. He say he free now.
We still got them today.
But is you really free, my Naga?
No.
Is you really free?
No.
Salute.
Salute.
Or are you still being subdued, my Naga?
Yes.
Those slaves in Mexico. What the hell are they enjoying?
You talk good, Mr. Nigger Charlie, but there's plenty of talk about you with that gun and how you do so much killing with it. Well, we don't want to kill, and we don't want to be killed. We want to be left alone to live.
She said, we want to be left alone to live. Just leave us alone. Leave us the hell alone. Go back. Oh, to where you came from. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Lane.
How you feel?
He feels how I tell him to.
But Mom,
what? Boy, that's a big mama there. She say he feel how I tell him to. Hell nah.
Biatch.
Hey man. She said he feel how I tell him to. And that's some shit.
Okay, that was funny. That's her son. I thought that was funny though. But anyway. So there you have it. That was from Movie Night. That was called The Soul of Naga Charlie. This is another movie night. This is from the movie called The Tracker, starring Sammy Davis Jr. Again, I'm not really trying to show you the movie. I hope you become a member, $2.99 a month. Support the channel. And let's hang out together after Shabbat and watch a movie, y'all. All right, so here, let me click on it. This is just for whatever my line was I liked. I don't know what it was. I forgot. Let's see.
Let him be.
You know something? Charlie Gordon was right about you. You do have a peculiar...
Hey, check this out. I want to show you something.
Oh,
Come on. So you may notice I'm trying to get my gun room set up here, and I got.
okay. Oh,
Then you didn't have your boy killed. Or your girl stole. And Lord knows what else done to them by them savages. Yes, sir. What cause have you got to hate him? What do you know about it all?
I'll tell you what I know, Mr. Paxton. White men raped and killed my mother, burned down our house. Shot my father. That was what cowboys just funning. I know all about murder and killing. You just ask me, Mr. Paxton. You just ask me.
If that's true, then why in God's green earth are you helping me?
Because I owe a white man. Your friend. And mine. Charlie Gordon. He took me in. And he raised me. He made me his deputy. He taught me everything I know.
That ain't cause enough for you to be doing this.
You know that gut wound that Charlie Gordon took?
So?
It was meant for me. And if he hadn't stepped in and took it for me, he'd be standing here now instead of me. So I'm taking his place, Mr. Paxton, just like he took mine. And for no other reason.
Well, what now?
Do you have any idea what day it is today?
No.
It's Sunday.
So,
It's the day I pay my respects.
pay your respects.
For them that believes, it's the Lord's Day.
Oh, now hold it. Look, this is a fresh trail. Now, all we got to do is a couple of more hours of hard ride and we can catch him.
Well, what we're about to do, we're gonna need all the help we can get.
now wait a minute, y'all. I just wanted to hear him say this one thing. Sorry, y'all. I know this ain't even for me, but I want to hear it.
I know it's Hollywood and all. I'm just saying.
Hey, I see you in there. Are you asleep? Come on, you're not sleeping. Listen to me. I'm asking. You hear me? I'm asking. You black little Indian, come on, you hear me?
That's all I wanted to hear. You black little Indian. You should said you pale faced vagabond thief. All right, y'all. So there you have it. Um, Once again, this is the channel. It is the House of Masculinity. All right, featuring our brother Blackjack, bringing us the content on the copper colored Americans, the indigenous people of the book. Um, when you get a chance, please go to the brother's channel, subscribe, like his videos, share the videos. Um, you can get a membership. Join us on movie night. Uh, you know, get some merchandise. Represent the Nagas. And that's how we do it over here. Let's support each other. Um, we don't need to get our information from other people. We have our sources right here, and then also, I want to say too about this brother's channel is that he's not just sitting up there talking. He's reading from the source. He even, he will go to Wikipedia, and we don't have no respect for Wikipedia, but he'll pull out the gems in Wikipedia and then show where Wikipedia is a damn lie too. So and then the other sources too. So um you guys support the channel. And with that being said, thank you for joining me on my little series that I call Beacon of the Week. I have one more that I need to do that's on my list that I have to do. It's a heavy hitter, and I would be remiss if I did not do uh, do a video on that channel. So with that being said, everybody, thank you once again. Peace to the family. All praises to the Most High, our Mother and Father above. Shalom.